Hello witches and warlocks, welcome back to my channel. So nice to see you again. So today, as you can tell by the title of this video, is the day. It's a witch casket unboxing, and today is February's witch casket, which means only one thing, that this box is probably full of lovey-dovey stuff. Or it could be full of stuff for in bulk. Don't know. I took it out of its plastic wrapping that it comes in, because it comes in plastic wrapping, so you can't see any of this. It's all neutral and stuff. So if you are in the broom closet, you're not going to get caught out. So yeah. So this is February's, and it's either full of love or in bulk stuff. So I know what I'd prefer, but we're going to see. So I'm going to open this for the first time for you guys. So let's have a look, shall we? So you're going to see this first. Okay, there we go. Ooh, and look at that. It's pink. It's pink. By the looks of things. Yep, as you can see there, totally and utterly pink. So that can only mean one thing, right? That it's all about love, I'm guessing. So let's have a look. So this is the little thing that you get that tells you all about Witch Casket and tells you what's inside it, inside the box. I never like to look at the contents. So let's read what it says. Here is February's Witch Casket. We hope you all love it and can see the time, creativity and love energy we put into it. February is a month of synopsis with love, and we can use more love in our lives, and there is no better place to start than with self-love. So with that in mind, we excitedly put together the contents of this month's casket. We hope it helps you all to love yourselves a little bit more. Now I can get on board with that. If it was full of stuff to make someone else fall in love with you, then that's just pure and utter, yes, you know the word. So, so yeah, I don't believe in love spells. I'm one of these people. I don't believe in love spells. I don't believe that you can force somebody to love you using a spell. And if you do, it's not good. It's going to backfire. It's not going to work, because you can't do that. But, however, you can do spells for self-love to make you feel better about yourself, which then in turn makes people around you see you in a different way. So therefore, you can find love. And you can also do spells, I think, to draw love to you. So if someone out there is meant to love you and will love you, then you can use a spell to make it well known out there in the cosmos, in the atmosphere, that you are open to love. So until you're open to love, you're not going to find it. So, which is why I'm single, because I'm not open to love right now. So anyway, let's get into this box, shall we? And not talk about my love life. So the first one is obviously our little art piece, and it's by Tea Cake Art, of course. And it's pink, and I do believe that's crystal of some sort. I'm assuming quartz, because quartz is usually about around that shape, and it's, I think, maybe a lavender quartz, because there's what I can see there is lavender and some rose petals and some rope. So it's binded to it. So yeah, so not bad, nice and pink. I think this is going to be a hugely pink box. Okay, next thing we've got in here is this little bad boy, which is a self-love bath ritual. Bath ritual. Well, I'm going to have to get on that one quite quick, am I? Because end of March, I won't have a bath anymore because where I'm moving to only has a shower. So contains everything you need to envelop yourself in love magic. So yeah, I need to get on that one quite quick. We'll have a look at that in a bit because, as you know, I don't look at these till the end. And let's just see what else is in the box. So we always get a crystal every month, and usually sometimes every now and then we might get something that's like quite exciting and we get like more than one crystal all at once. I once got a bag and it was full of 5 crystals. So yeah, so you never know what you're going to get, but this time we got the 1 crystal by the looks of things. And we'll have a look, see what's inside. So I'm assuming this is going to be something to do with love. So they all come in these little baggies now, which is well cool because I've got 1,000 of them now and they're always handy for spells. So this is the stone. It's a rolled stone, so it's like smooth. So it's not like a naturally, I mean, you wouldn't always find them naturally like this in the wild or in rocks formations or anything like that, because usually they will be jagged and weird and funny shape, but these have been rolled so it's smooth and nice. So yeah, so it's all like a little weird little print. Oh, there. Try and focus that in. There we go, doing the YouTube thing. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's find out. So the stone of compassion, this is. So it's called rhodonite. Rhodonite. I think rhodonite by the looks of things. Or rhodonite. Rhodonite, one of those. I think I'm not far off. I want to say, yeah, we'll go with rhodonite. Rhodonite we'll go with. Okay. Rhodonite helps you to leave behind emotional baggage and to heal from past experiences. It is believed to help with emotional trauma or shock, a grounding and balancing stone. Rhodonite promotes love and healing. Rhodonite is also thought to increase fertility. Well, fertility is one thing I definitely don't want because I can't look after myself, let alone any other little human beings. However, I had a really, really bad relationship from my ex, and it was horrendous. In fact, it was quite horrible. So anything that helps me get past all that hidden baggage and move on and start maybe thinking of loving someone else, then maybe, I don't know. But we'll see. So yeah, not bad. A little stone there, right. We always get some tea, and I have done it again. I am useless. People, useless. Please, somebody, next month, at some point, remind me that I have to actually drink some tea with my video. I've been meaning to for a while. These teas are building up and building up. I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter that if I haven't done it now, I can do it next month. But I keep forgetting. I even reminded myself last night before I did this video that I would make myself a cup of tea and sit down and do it. However, I am, as I'm doing this video, haven't got long before I go to work. So that's probably why I forgot, because I thought to myself, I'd get this video done and out the way and then get ready for work. So that's probably why. So I will try my hardest, if not here for this videos that are coming in this flat, but in my next place where I live, I will start the ritual of having a tea with every time I do one of these videos, because I'm going to land up with 1,000 teas and I'm not going to have drunk any of them. I've drunk one since I started getting witch casket, and I didn't particularly like it, but I think I didn't brew it right. So we'll see. We'll get there. Right. So this is a rose Congo tea. Rose Congo tea. So basically it's got rose petals in it. So it's a rose tea, rose Congo tea. So yeah, I don't know, I've never had anything with rose in it before. I never had drunk anything with rose in it before, so I'm sort of hoping. I'm assuming it's going to be very perfumey, because I remember as a kid, I had some friends who were girls, and we used to hang around together, and when we were little, we used to make perfume out of rose petals and water. I know, silly, but oddly enough, not far off how perfume's made, oddly enough. But yeah, so basically we made rose water. But yeah, we tried to make perfume out of roses, and I'm assuming it's going to be very perfumey. I'm assuming tea-wise. Right, what else we got in here? I have a little bag. So this is another crystal. However, it's different because it's a pendulum. So I've actually got 2 pendulums. I got a really nice one, and this one's not bad actually. So you can see that it's on a chain. At the top there's a little ball, glass ball by the looks of things. Yep, and our little pendulum. I have 2. One's really, really nice. It's like a crystal on the bottom and a crystal on the top that you hold, and it all connects. That's a really nice pendulum. This one's not bad though. It's always nice to have more pendulums. If you like divination, it's probably one of the easiest to do. It's like a Ouija board, but without the darkness around it. Okay, how to use your pendulum. Hold the chain between your thumb and forefinger. Hang the pendulum over the center of the pendulum cloth. Reset with the bottom tip of the pendulum in your turn up palm and steady it. Okay. Doesn't actually say what the crystal is. I'm assuming it's quartz. It looks a bit like quartz to me. Again, it comes in, it's basically. So basically this just tells you how to use a pendulum. And if you want to learn how to use a pendulum, buy one or get one, and you can have a look it up on the internet, or you can, it will come with instructions how to use one. Pendulum is pretty easy though. If you're a fan of Charmed like I was, they used the pendulum quite a lot for scrying, as the Americans use it. I mean, I don't know if we tend to use it in the pagan world, the word scrying. I suppose you could really. But yeah, it's pendulum, it's divination. It's one of the most easiest, and all you have to do is really meditate and concentrate on a question that you want to ask, and you can pretty much do it with a piece of paper. Just get a piece of paper and steady the pendulum, and away you go. So yeah, so next thing, Witch Casket always give us a pin badge, and this is no exception. We have another one. Now, I can see by the looks of this that they're sort of gone with the pink theme, but also with a sort of a wacky sort of 80s type. The only way I can describe it, actually, to be honest, it's not really 80s. It's more like, if you've ever seen the show Hairspray, then it's very much like that, very 60s pop sort of art sort of thing. But yeah, it just reminds me of, have you ever seen Hairspray, the musical, or the movie, or if you've ever watched Mean Girls, it's very much that sort of signage, but it says Self-Love Club. on there. So it's pink. Self-love club is very... Now, before you get all hung up, pink does not bother me at all. I'm a pink person all the way. I love the colour pink. Pink and black, can't get a better colour combination. I love colour of pink and black together. Pink and black is just the best. And pink and white as well. But pink and black really is quite a nice colour together. So yeah, I've never been scared of pink. Boys, believe it or not, if you want to know a little history lesson, believe it or not, the colour of pink and blue that have now been represented for boy being blue and the girl being pink was never the case. Never, ever, ever the case. In fact, when many years ago, boys were always wrapped in pink and girls were always wrapped in blue. That was just how it was. Originally, boys were pink, girls were blue. And you can look that up. It's true fact that many years ago, the colour pink was associated with boys and the colour blue was associated with girls. And you can't associate a colour with a gender. It doesn't matter. A colour's a colour. And as a witch, we all know that colours are representative of feelings and emotions and things out there. We do not represent the colour of pink with a girl and the colour of blue with a boy. It doesn't matter. It's a colour at the end of the day, and why should boys not wear pink and why should girls not wear blue? End of. So yeah, that's our pin badge. And rant over. Okay, right, so that's our pin badge. And there's still quite a bit in here. Right, so we've got these. It's a witch casket self-love deck. Self-love deck. So I'm assuming, is it going to be tarot? It doesn't look big enough to be tarot. Oh, so I'm assuming it's an oracle deck. So basically it's full of little sayings and proverbs and motivational things. Love your beautiful original not fear, not anything else will stop you. Let go of the past with nothing but thanks for the lessons learned. Yeah, there's just tons. I just suppose you draw a card and that'll be your motivational slash phrase of the day. So yeah, it's basically an oracle deck. Never owned an oracle deck. I've always been a tarot man myself, but yeah, I suppose I could have a little look at that when I'm a little less cynical about love. Okay. Now I've been putting this one off for a while because it's quite big and chunky, and a beautiful way to represent the feminine energy in your magical space. Okay, so it's a feminine statue crystal display. Now, I did another video 2 days ago, all about In Bulk, my book of shadows, and unfortunately the passing of a celebrity recently through bullying on the internet. And in that video, I did say for In Bulk that I found it very feminine. I found it very female orientated. It's just how it is. And I wasn't saying it was anything bad. I don't mind that. I just what I found it to be. And from what I found out. So this is understandable that because it's February and we've had In Bulk that the feminine divine would come across. Ooh, So basically, it's a little statue of what I believe is the mother, or to represent the goddess. And I'm assuming you just pop a little crystal on there for when you do your little spell work. That's quite cool. I've never actually had a statue, like a goddess statue or a god statue. I've always used them. If you look in my altar video, you'll notice that I represent them using candlesticks and silver and gold. However, I've always wanted to have a god statue and a goddess statue, but just haven't found anything that catches my eye. But that's not bad. So you just pop your little crystal on there and away you go. Put it on your altar. Now, and baggie comes in a little pink baggie, which is handy because if you ever do any spell work and you want a baggie and you do some sort of love or self-love spell or something like that, a pink baggie's always come in handy. So yeah, pink baggie all the way. It's not bad. It'd be nice, it'd be really nice, is at some point that Witch Casket give us a male representation. That would be lovely. I don't want it to feel as if it's all about the female divine. Because, a male representation would be lovely. I'd like a box that is a little bit more manly. And not this a bad thing, because I don't believe in gender. I don't believe that you are one or the other. Like, whether you are male, female, that we have traits of everyone in us. I mean, it takes a male gene and a female gene to make one person. So it just so happens that sometimes that gene turns more X rather than Y. So, but yeah, so in us is female and male genes. So I don't believe in anything along that lines to say we can't have both. However, I personally would like a bit of a manly box. Something that represents the god, something woody, something very, I'm very much into the horned god. I like that green man sort of feel, that woodlands rugged sort of feel. Don't get me wrong, do like the divine. I'm very much follow the moon goddess. I am very much in touch with my feminine side. However, sometimes it'd be nice to have some manly stuff. So anyway, so I have been on a rampage for this a couple of days now, with the whole representing for the male population of the witch community out there. I think we need to get ourselves heard a little bit more. I think we need to get out there more. I think we need to be noticed more, because there are many of us out there. There's loads of male witches, loads and loads and loads. And I think we need to go out there and put ourselves out there to say, do you know what? This isn't just a female orientated community. There are males out there. We are strong. We're powerful. We're feminine. We are everything you can be. And we just need to be more represented, I feel, and not just show up as a cult or coven leader. Because in the TV and the media out there always represent us males as the leader of a cult or a leader of the coven, and it's not always that way. Sometimes a man is a follower. But yeah, let's get men out there in the public eye a little bit more, guys. Step up, be proud. So anyway, carrying on, we have now got this little thing here. I'm dropping stuff all over the floor. So there's a little cloth, and it's a pendulum cloth, which makes sense. So you get pendulum and a pendulum cloth. So you just whack this on your altar or on a table, anywhere really, doesn't matter as long as it's a flat surface. And then you put your pendulum in the middle, set it up, and away you go. And then you ask it a question, and it will vibrate and point you in the right direction. Nice and simple. That's quite nice actually. I've got pendulums, never had a pendulum cloth, so that's quite handy to have really. So it's quite exciting. Of course, in Witch Casket we always get incense, and of course this is no different, and this is called Love Angel. Love Angel incense sticks. So let's have a little. Ooh. Very perfumey. A very feminine smell. Just gives you direct. It just says, does it actually have ingredients? Instructions how to use, but no ingredients by the looks of things. Oh, romance and intimacy will be aroused with Love Angel, who carries her aroma of deepest red rose. There we go. So it's rose. It's a rose-scented one. Ideal for if you're doing anything to do with love spells. Excuse me. Preferably, obviously, no love spells that say that you can make someone fall in love with you. You can't. There was an old wives' tale once. Actually, in my first book that I ever bought was a book that I showed in one of my videos in my book haul. My first book I ever bought, and in there it said that women could mix their menstrual blood in with in a man's food, and it would make him fall in love with them. Don't do that, people. It's gross. It's disgusting. It spreads germs and wrongness. If you believe in blood magic and all that business, then each to their own. I'm not judging. Personally, in this day and age, I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't. There's just too much out there, guys. There's too much disease, infections, a lot of stuff that you've got to be careful of. You know, stuff that you can get, don't even know you've got. You know, get tested all the time. If you are active, get tested. Be safe. Like, don't do anything that's gonna harm you in any way, okay? I personally wouldn't do it, but yeah, that was an old wise tale. But you cannot make someone fall in love with you. And even if you could, it wouldn't be natural. It'd be magical. It's not gonna be natural love. Love happens because of pheromones. Because you are attracted to that person's attracted to you. It's an instant connection that you can't be helped. And love also develops over time. You know, when you're with somebody enough and you're around them and you've got the things in common and you like the same things, and you know, you just feel comfortable with that person, love eventually happens. But if someone doesn't love you, they may never love you. So love spells, stay clear, stay away. They're not good things to do. However, work on self-love. Always a good thing. Okay, next thing is a ritual candles, pink self-love ritual candles, romance, of course. Of course, we have got candles a few times. Most of the time we get candles in here. Ooh, that's a strange pink. It's quite a dusky pink. We'll call that like they're just plain candles. They don't smell of anything. But yeah, two of them, 2 pink candles. Go with whatever ritual or spell. Maybe they're gonna be for the spell the spell in the charm bag, maybe, I don't know. In the bath ritual spell, I don't know. But you can always use pink candles for any sort of self-love spell or welcoming love to you or that sort of thing. Obviously, just I would stay away. I mean, Valentine's Day's gone. Valentine's Day is always full of books on love spells, and I mean, there's always going to be books out there that say love spells and this and that and that. But I mean, you can do spells, discover who you're gonna love. You know, who your next person. You can do tarot to find out if you're gonna love someone, what they're gonna be like, and who's gonna come into your life, who to look out for. But you got to open yourself up to love first. You got to love yourself before you can love someone else. As a famous drag queen once said. If you can't love yourself, how are you going to love anyone else? Right, so I'm doing this little scroll. I went quiet there for a little while. I do apologise. So yeah, so basically we get a scroll in every witch casket unboxing. And I always try my hardest to not rip. So that's why I'm being so careful, because this is quite well stuck. So slowly, gradually, doing it bit by bit. It always takes forever, because I do like to put these in my book of shadows, and the least they're about. These have been pretty good lately. They've been a little bit more likeable. It's starting to look really good. I mean, I've seen amazing ones that I've actually seen on the internet that I want to get from my book of shadows, and eventually I want to try some more boxes and do some more unboxing. Witch's Moon, another one I want to try. Witch's Roots, maybe another one I want to try. But yeah, they're starting to make these really good. So nice little one there, and this is basically self-love in magic. Charm bags, positive vibe jars, affirmation, herbal teas, crystals and their properties, plants and their properties, candles and their magical uses. So basically, it's a massive love correspondence. So anytime you want to do anything to do with love or wellness or inviting love, you know, positive vibe jars, it's got it all there. Every single bit that you will need to know about. It's handy to do, really. I mean, and eventually I may decide to redo my pages and not use these and do my own love correspondence, just to make them a bit more what I want in my book. But you know, there's no reason why I can't use this for now. So that's not bad, actually. A little love correspondence thing. Not that I tend to use love spells or anything like that. I just think what love's sort of one of those things I don't like to mess around with. So yeah, so that is the witch casket unboxing, and so I'll put that back in there, and we'll stack all this back in. Yeah, so I mean, not a bad box at all. I mean, there's loads in there. I mean, tons of good stuff in there. I mean, I can't fault at all the witch casket at all. Cannot fault them at all. So I mean, there's always great stuff in here, always amazing stuff in the box. Definitely something worth looking into if you want something on the cheaper side of things that's not going to cost you a fortune and comes all the way from America. And it, you know, don't get me wrong, the American boxes are phenomenal. They are outstanding. You know, for me, what makes them outstanding is the fact that you do get what you pay for. So your Book of Shadows pages are phenomenal. They are like works of art, just stunning. Witch casket is cheaper than most boxes out there, and you get tons of stuff. I mean, tons of stuff, more than you would ever get if you went out and spent the £27 it costs to buy this box a month. You went out and tried to get this stuff for £27. Chances are you're not going to get it. Even if you looked on the internet, you're not going to get it. It's just not going to happen. So it's definitely worth the money. Without fail, it's worth the money. But if you want something a little bit more luxurious and you want your stuff to be like almost handcrafted for you, then you know there are boxes out there that are a lot more expensive. A lot more expensive. I'm not even kidding you. Like, I think I worked out Witch's Moon box works out to about almost £70 once you do the shipping and the changing over from American dollars to English money. Yeah, you're looking almost £60-70. It's a lot of money to spend per month if you're on a budget. You know, I just about afford this box every month. So until I'm in a financial better stance, if there are stuff in Witch's Moon that you like, I would suggest maybe going onto the internet. Etsy is really good. I've found that recently. And also, if you go on Google, you can look at stuff. It takes you to web pages. You can also have a look on Amazon and eBay, and you can find witch supplies for so much cheaper than just getting a box for the sake of one thing in that box you know you're going to get. Because beeswax candles you can buy anywhere. Again, you can use any candle, it doesn't matter. If you've got white candle and nothing else but white candles, I know that you can get tea lights from the pound shop or the dollar store, bags of them for $1 or £1. You can just use them. They take no time to burn down. Birthday candles, pick them up for like 50 cents or 50 pence, wherever you are in the country, in the world. You can pick birthday candles up, and they come in an array of colours. They take no time to burn down at all, and you're left with the same result. You don't need beeswax candles to do that. I mean, don't get me wrong, beeswax candles are amazing, but no, you don't need them. But if you want amazing Book of Shadows artwork, then I would go Etsy. From what I can see, that's the best place I've seen, cheapest place I've seen, and they're printable as well. This is what is amazing, because you don't have to pay for any shipping. I think they work out to about £3 something, and you can print them. So you just download them, pay the money, you have it on your computer, print them off. Get some decent paper, get some, you know, if you get tea stained paper, you can always put them through. I would suggest maybe, if you're going to do that though, I would get you know, proper paper. Don't tea stain them afterwards, because I don't think that would work. Could do, I never know. Anyway, correspondence, let's have a look, see what should have been in the box, and hopefully we've got everything we need. Okay, so we have the self-love deck, yep, that's in there. Self-love club pin, yep. Self-love bath ritual kit, we have that. We're going to open that in a second and find out what's inside. The feminine crystal statue display, yep, we got that too. Self-care parchment scroll, yep. Pendulum and cloth, yep, we got that. The pendulum, yes. It's a rose quartz, by the way. Rose quartz crystal. I had a feeling it might be. It's very white for rose quartz, so usually rose quartz is a bit more pinkish than that. We got the rudonite tumbled stone crystal with info card. Yep, we got that. Rose Congo loose leaf tea. Yep, we've got that, and that's from Tea Cakes of York. That's from Love Angel incense sticks. Yep, we got that. Pair of pink ritual candles. Yep, we got that. And artwork by Tea Cake Art. Yes. So it's all in there. Fantastic. Okay. Last but not least, last little surprise. Now, again, if you've seen any of my videos, you know I take really good care opening my scroll. However, this one, you can't, unfortunately. You just have to rip. However, though, like I say in all my videos, everything in this box is recyclable. The box itself, the little packing nuggets, they're recyclable. Even the bags that the tea comes in inside that little bag, that's also recyclable as well. And so is all of this. So we have in here a little card. So, oh, it's got a rose on it. That's cute. I like that little print of a rose. Not entirely sure. I'll put that in a frame or not. I don't know, maybe. But I'll put it up there for now, up on my little board where my pin will go. And basically, it's this self-love bath ritual contents. Oh, so we have a little tea bag. This is the first time we've got a little tea bag. It's interesting. So we've got a bath pouch. I'm assuming that's the bath pouch, the little bath tea bag. Now, note to self, I did not realise that this was going to be the case. With one of these, you don't have a bath. Here's a little thing you could do. You could either put it in the sink, like in your little bathroom sink, or a bowl of hot water and stuff, and you can have a body wash, an all over body wash, like everything, just wash everything from the bowl, like they did in the old days. Or if you've got a shower, you can always tie this to the shower, hang it underneath the shower, and as the water runs through, you're gonna get the same effect. It's not gonna seep for ages like a tea bag would, but you're still gonna get the same effect. It's still gonna smell lovely, and it's still gonna be all over your body. And by the time you've had your shower, it'll just soak through and covered you, so you'll be alright. So we have, I'm assuming, some dried rose petals. Oh, I've been wanting some of these for a while. We have roses in the garden downstairs because I live in a flat and we have a shared garden. And there's a guy who comes, and we have a gardener who comes down and does all the gardening. And I've been seeing the roses bloom. And I keep thinking to myself, I should take one and dry it out. But no longer need to. Rose petals. I actually, since my last video of my haul about my witchy cupboards and stuff and my witchy things, I bought some new jars for my witchy stuff. For my herbs and stuff, and yeah, hopefully I think I've still got a spare one, so I might put those in there. Then we got this one. Okay, this is I don't know what this. Oh, it could be lemon balm. I thought lemon balm was different than that. I think this might be wrong. Oh, which casket? Have we boxed something up wrong? Yeah, that's not lemon balm. That's chamomile. However, I do have lemon balm. From the last witch casket unboxing, but this is chamomile. This is not lemon balm. Lemon balm is yellow, obviously, and it says here that you should have lemon balm. Contains lemon balm, dried rose petals, rose quartz crystals. So we've got little shards in here as well, which is always handy. Don't mind having some little shards of crystals. And then the pouch. So we got the rose petals, but this is chamomile. This is not lemon balm. Lemon balm and rose petals are both renowned for their soothing, loving properties. They can attract love. That may be very true, but this is chamomile. This is not lemon balm. I'll have to go and get an email out there. Yeah, that's definitely chamomile. That's definitely not lemon balm. Maybe just a little mix up with the packing there. I will have to wait and see if anyone else has had the same issue. But I will email them in a minute and let them know that that was the case. Not that it matters, because I have lemon balm still anyway. They just might send us out some lemon balm. Somehow, I don't know. But that doesn't usually happen with witch caskets. It's only ever happened once where they've missed something off. They missed something out of the box and they sent everybody that product in the post. But yeah, this is the first time I've had anything different in my box, apart from Samhain, the Samhain box, the Halloween box. I think I had black excuse me. Ooh, no, I think I had orange candles. I had one or the other. I had black or orange. I can't remember now. But I had one colour and someone else had another colour. That I think I had orange candles. Or no, black candles. I don't know. Arguing with myself. But I got one or the other. I got either black or orange candles. And then I remember someone else was saying on this channel, they sent me a little message to say that they got a different colour candle. They got orange or black candles. And I got the opposite colour. Which I suppose doesn't really matter. However, for the ritual, if it needs lemon balm, you need lemon balm. I don't think chamomile is going to cut it. But who knows? I don't know. Maybe the whole tea bag thing threw them. I don't know whether the lemon balm is the thing that's wrong, or whether it's meant to be chamomile. But chamomile is very tea orientated. You'd be seeping in tea. And petals, tea and petals. You'd basically you'd be having a loose tea bath, really, wouldn't you? But I suppose with the tea bag, makes sense. But I mean, it's more like you could drink the stuff. It's basically what we've already got in the tea bag, but who knows? Anyway, doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, still a great box. So don't let it fool you. This doesn't usually happen once, but I'm honest, if not anything. So I'm always a great person for reviewing, because I will never ever tell you something isn't good if it isn't. And I can honestly say, other than this little slip up with the lemon balm, witch casket is phenomenal, and you can't deny that. It's a great little box, £27. Sometimes things are going to go wrong when you batch something in tons and tons and tons. Sometimes the wrong thing's going to slip in. It's going to happen. We'll find out. Though, well, it could be a misprint. It could be the fact that they've accidentally put the wrong bag in, because they did have chamomile and lemon balm in the same baggie, I think last month. So we had chamomile and lemon balm in the same bag. So maybe they were stored together in the factory and they've just picked up the wrong baggie. Could happen. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on with, they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's only two ladies that started this, a mother and daughter. So it could be that, you know, just accidents happen, and I'm not going to judge them for it. I'm not going to be upset about it, because I've got lemon balm in my little stash of herbs. So if I wanted to do the bath, I could do. So yeah, that's it really. Witch casket unboxing February done. One more to go. One more in my little flat, and then April's one will be in my new destination. So do look out for that one. I'm having great fun doing these boxes, and I'm having great fun doing these videos. But I'm going to go because this has gone on forever. This is probably the longest video I've ever done. So I'm going to say goodbye because it's 50 minutes long. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. So you be you and blessed be.